Hi everyone, it's Bernadette. So I'm at Bondi at the moment. We've just had the photographer through, so I came down to let him in, and that's all gone really well. So very exciting because the listing will be going up shortly. We're still making a decision about agents. Normally I make the decision very early in the piece, but there's been a few things that have shifted over the last year that we've owned this property, so we're still, sort of thinking about that. But anyhow, so the reason for this live is the fact that it's Are You OK Day. Now, and I wanted to say something about it, mainly because some of you would know, but most would not, that I discovered probably about 10 years ago now, maybe, that I had been, I basically suffered from quite severe depression and anxiety, and I'd had it pretty much all my adult life and really didn't understand why I was feeling so terrible. And so it's something that I am acutely aware of, and I think the Are You OK movement is a really great initiative because, we get really busy in our lives, and often can, our interaction with the people around us can be quite, maybe dismissive is not the word, but it's certainly for myself. I'm often so busy I don't take enough notice of the people that are around me. So I guess really stopping to think about the people that you care for and the people that you come into contact with, and checking in with them is definitely something that I have taken on, and it's a great thing to do. But as a sufferer of a mental illness, it really does take some courage to really own up to it. And I have to say, when I first discovered that was what was making me feel so rubbish, I actually got treated straight away and responded really well to the treatment. Like, it was miraculous. Like, within about 3 weeks, I was on medication, obviously, and still am. Within about 3 weeks, I just felt like myself, and I felt like I had not felt since I was like 10 years old. And I was just so excited about it. And the reaction I got from my best friend at the time was one of absolute, I think the word is disgust. Yeah. The fact that I was taking medication for depression, we ended up in a screaming match. And I thought, my God, the stigma around this is still there. She was someone that I knew really well, and I thought knew me really well. And that was her reaction. Now, I know that it didn't come from, wanting to wish ill on me. It came from a place of caring, but based on her values. But to really stand up against that, it's really tough. And so I really commend the people that have the illness and actually are willing to come out and say, yeah, I've got it. I take medication for it. I need to care for myself. This is what I need to do. And because until it becomes something that is spoken about, just like heart illness or any other illness, we are going to have to live with these prejudices. Hey, we're a minority group. Actually, probably not a minority group. A large percentage of the population do suffer from it, but it's just not spoken about. So I'm declaring Are You OK Day, a day to make it okay to speak about the fact that we might be suffering from anxiety or depression. And I know that some of you do too. And so, look after one another. Don't criticise or condemn how someone's managing it. Just look after them. Be kind with your words, and actions towards one another, and life will be a lot easier and a lot better for all of us. I will. So yes, this property is on the market now. Well, shortly. So I might just take you for a quick walk around to show you. We were hoping that the sun would come out for the photos, because what you can't see out there is there's a magnificent view of the ocean, but you know what? We just have to deal with it. But so this is a project that I did with David, my son, who is also our architect. So our input was minimal. I guess what my job was to try and keep the project fairly mainstream, because you probably know that's the kitchen in there. Actually, I wonder if I can